Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld Alpha 12. Who's the hunter without a weapon? Kirk Solo! Oh yeah, who had flipped out, and he's still in miserable mood. We're gonna wait before we equip him with another weapon. People are stripping down. Everyone's a little bit upset. I mean, we did, sell some slaves and do that. Hey, Tootsie's carrying some guns around. Excellent! That's what I want to see, an armed warg. We are going to start to move towards wrapping up this game. We are starting to research the ship stuff, which is good. Research is happening more or less casually at this point. Well, Chaotic is going to work on it whenever he's not cooking, which is fine. For RoboJeb, I'm going to go ahead and bump up research to a 2 there as well. And why me? We're going to do that here too. So they'll still do some hauling, but it will probably make it more likely that we'll have people regularly researching. And we're going to start moving towards the spaceship. This has been a pretty long run. I'm looking forward to doing another run through of RimWorld with some mods. There's some big mod packs that I want to throw in again. Pretty standard for us to do like a vanilla one when a new alpha comes out, and then a modded one, and that's what we're going to do. The things with all the crazy crafting and extra like wildlife and weapons and just awesome sauce. All right, assuming, of course, we make it through this particular period of bad moodiness. Cabin fever, really? We're unrestricted, but I guess you've been pretty hurt. Stop flipping out, and you'll be better. Okay. Got guns there. Those guns are off. We still have bodies to butcher up, which should happen relatively quickly here. And yeah, we have that far stockpile over here, which is kind of a pain. But what can we do? We got to get rid of these rocks. Clear them out, actually. A few more to flag there. So yeah, still plenty of hauling to be done. But it'll get done eventually. Guns are being put back up. So I'm going to work on the research. I'm also going to pop these bad boys over here and see what that does. Very curious to see how it goes. I'm going to wait for things to get a little bit better mood-wise before we do it. Looking forward to selling some of these primitive weapons, not to mention a bunch of clothes. We did get a raid very recently, of course. There's always a rebuilding and remooding period after that. I think overall we're going to be okay. Only a couple people who are still complaining a little bit. Well, 3, I guess. But it's a mild complaint, not a major one. And Kirk Solo is up and running again. Great stuff. I would like it very much if you could equip your charge rifle again. There we go. And then you're going to go hunting. Wonderful. Nice to see that they don't, like, still hunt barehanded or anything like that. They do require some kind of weapon. They don't go and, like, try to melee some muffalo or anything. Do we have these hares set as being hunted? Interesting. Oh, it might be one that had, was part of that swarm that attacked in a bunch, and there were some unconscious ones, and I flagged some to be hunted at that point, to be put down. Maybe we didn't get to it in time, and some of them woke up and wandered out. I guess that makes sense. Don't usually intend to go and hunt rabbits. Not really worth the walking distance. But, yeah, well, a little bit of rabbit stew. Now I'm thinking of, I'm thinking of Lord of the Rings and Sam cooking the rabbits. And taters. Chaz's berserk rage has come to an end. Well, there you go, Chaz. Settle the hell down. Luckily, you didn't actually cause any real violence, which is nice. So we got the extra bedrooms done. We are definitely going to have to clear that out to make things a little bit cleaner. I'm not going to rush to mine that right now. These things are presumably charging. Actually, they're draining right now. That's interesting. I mean, we don't have any wind right now. Solar's going. This is all connected. Okay, we don't have this on the grid right now, which is something. Kirk Solo, well, yeah, that's fine. Daft, what are you up to? Consuming meal? Okay, I'm going to let you finish that. But then I'm going to encourage you, consuming meal, repairing sandbags. I'm actually going to encourage you to haul some steel out here, yeah, and get some power conduits up and running, please, and thank you. Do. If you're going to repair anything, these power conduits here would be nice. So yeah, batteries are currently draining, but that's okay. Oh, the flu. The flu's going around. Damn it. Okay, and then you're going to go rest. I realize you're going to have to go home and then come back. Okay, I'll cancel you. We'll get you doing afterwards. Oh, someone else is actually coming around to build things now. Lovely. Which is interesting. Walked out here to do 1 tick of work. Go ahead and finish these things. And that. And that. And that. And that. And chop down that tree. Then you can go back. All right. Couple of repair jobs. Still a little bit of butchering to be done. Slay Song is up, and that's good. Severe illness. Well, that sucks. It's Clark, who's currently on the ground. Extreme malnutrition. Really? All right, Peter Van Drone is going to you. We do have the wardening turned on. Oh, you know what? The wardening is set to a lower priority than hauling. That's not good. Yeah, we don't want that. And then Camaro is going flipped. That's, everyone's going to be a little upset. That's actually, I didn't realize our wardening's not happening. We're not getting friendly chats, which is one of the things that keeps people happy until the hauling is done. I done goofed there. We definitely want wardening to always be taking effect. Otherwise, bad things will happen. And, of course, we'll never recruit anyone. A combat supplier is very nice. Let's go and do some of that, please, and thank you. And power armor. Oh, so expensive. Nice, though. All right, sell the Molotovs. Sell a bunch of these bows and pillas and things like that. We don't need any of those weapons. I think PDW still got some potential, as well as these charge rifles. And then we'll sell them melee weapons. And we can always make more if we really did want melee for some reason. And they'll be higher quality. And I'm going to buy all your medicine, because there's been a lot of people sick with the plague and the flu lately. I'm betting we went through a decent amount. Yeah, we've got a stack of 42 there, which is still plenty, but things could happen to burn through that surprisingly quickly. There you go. Now you're trying to start to recruit people, have friendly chats. Good. Alpaca is pregnant. Excellent. There you go. So now it's going to take a while before they're high enough mood, but now they're finally getting the positive convinced by a warden, so they're less likely to start snapping, which is really important. Although, speaking of snapping, we do have one berserk, but eventually they'll go away. Alpha beavers! Hey, we can have some more hunting again. Boop. Boars are pretty good meat, too, although I'm not going to prioritize them that much. Daft, what are you up to? You're sleeping. That's fair. Yeah, we do want that power hooked up at some point. How's our battery? I mean, those are backup batteries. I don't want to start draining them. We're okay right now. We're not critical. But yeah, it'll be really nice to get the extra power up. Especially since we did go through the trouble of actually making a room out of this. Okay, there. Your Berserker Rage is finally ended, which is nice. You're repairing marble walls, which is good. And visiting graves. No. Here's what you're going to do. Prioritize working on stuff. There you go. And Bishop's going to do some of that, some of which requires chopping down some trees. Where are you, Daft? There you are. There we go. Consuming beer. Hang on. I'm going to get you to chop down this tree here. So you're here. It's a nice long job. And then that one. And... Really? Is it already built there? I guess so. Alright, and then almost hooked up. Just a little bit more construction. And you're going to haul that, which is fine. Slay Song's actually idle. Although it probably won't last long. As soon as he thinks for a sec here. I'll give you a low-level research job, even though you're not particularly good at research, but try to keep someone on that table. We could change some of the priorities. Bishop is very upset. There you go, buddy. Yeah, you go and eat a meal. You're still seeing a lot of rotting corpses. And, oh, is that it? There, yeah, they're actually rotting, so we can't butcher them anymore. That's the problem. Okay. Starting to get confused as to why people were never getting around to cooking them. So, yes, I will go and remake a little stockpile over here. And it is just a dead body storage. Not body parts. Corpses. There we go. I don't know. Low priority. Just in case there is more than one. Okay, so these things should get hauled out here now. Should probably get buried. I guess that would be the thing. That would be the nice thing. Ah, bastard. I don't care about these attackers that much, really, either. But, what the hell, let's do some of that. A group of huskies, abandoned or lost, have wandered into the area. They seem accustomed to the human contact and are joining the colony. Really? Wait, one of these is called Murderous? Really? Murderous? That is a little unpleasant. But yeah, a couple of huskies. Awesome! And they're already tamed and everything? They just have to be trained? That is going to be really wonderful. Oh, right! I forgot I got a poison ship. God! It was last episode. It was a couple of days ago when I played it. Poison ship. Right, so I still like the idea of completing this construction. But, you know, taking care of these bodies would be useful. I think they get auto-stripped even when you bury them. I'm actually not sure about that. We're getting so many poor mood things. No empty graves. Yeah, the graves will have to get built. But they could at least be brought over here, right? No empty place. How is that true? Dumping stockpile. For corpses. Oh, I've got to say allow rotten. There we go. There we go. I mean, they'll still need to get buried at some point, but at least we can get them out of the way. Crying out loud. So many bodies and so much to do that we weren't able to butcher them all in time. That's a little disappointing, but hardly the end of the world. Bishop, you're hauling stuff. Oh, to construct more of those, which is good. Alright, still got to take care of the poison ship. But again, my outside plants, the growing season for them is almost over anyway. So, and I don't think the poison ship will affect my indoor plants. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, it is just 2 combat suppliers in a row, and we really don't have anything to do with you. Alright, just keep going. Lightning strike, dry thunderstorms are bad. They have a tendency to start fires, which is very, very, very unpleasant. There we go, getting those bodies out of the way. Alright, so we can stop dealing with some of those negative moodlets. And Bishop, you're going to go and haul a little bit of steel there, which is great. That fire is going to be a huge pain in the ass. Since it is forested, it is almost certainly going to spread and reach over here. So we may as well set it as the home zone so that someone actually eventually puts it out. And Bishop just broke. He's going to go on an alcohol binge after tapping the fire one time. One time! Nice effort there. Alright. Smack that fire. Yeah, it's got to hit, like, well, I guess it hit in a few different places, but it definitely hit the most forested area on the entire map. That's just a dead muffalo, desiccated, yeah. And a bunch of people in terrible moods. Really? You're going to go rest? Is this outside of my home zone? Oh, it is. Hang on. Let's do that. And then let me reset you. Recruit, unrecruit. We got to put out this fire. It's just going to keep spreading here over and over and over again. People are going to walk over, tap out one spot of it, and then run home and then run back, and it would be very annoying. Terrible moods. That is a lot of really bad moods. Oh, you have broken thoughts. Prisoner was sold. Yep. There was that. The corpses and the sale of prisoners. Definitely pushing the boundaries over there. But we're getting better now. Alright. And we're finally starting to talk to prisoners again, which is good. So yeah, as soon as that power gets hooked up, then I will get that going on. Now we actually have... Oh, goddamn plague, too. Like, we have all this power down here, too, which is nice. And I could even add, like, a little bit of a redundant line over this way for some more guns, which I think I'm going to do. Because power conduits don't actually take very long to build, assuming there's no goddamn trees in the way, which is part of the problem going on over here. Wymie still in his mood. Dropping all this stuff all over. Some of which is important. Exhaustion, that's probably Wymie. Yep. I think... Oh, no, we're missing one little bit here. Daft, I don't know if anyone's reserved that. Okay, Bishop is finishing that. Good. And then you'll be hooked up to the network again, which is going to be great. Hey, we're starting to have recruit chances again. Excellent. Bodies are out of the way. Those buffs won't stick around. A bit of a power shortage. If need be, I can go and flip the switch on these batteries. That's the reason they're there. For things like this. A little hunting, a little hauling, and the construction. Oh, brings over the one thing and then stops. No, go and do this. All right, you are part of our power grid. Nice. Power is still going to go negative. Wow. It's temperature. It's 0, so the temperature is needing to be hit a little bit harder. There's no roof on these. Nope, good. So the temperature in this area will be fine, which is good to see. Let's do a pass over on our power situation. So some of this is incomplete, but that's just a backup line. This is connected. That seems to be connected. That goes there. I did lose one of my backup power lines here, which I would like to restore. It's nice to have that little bit of redundancy. And then, yeah, we'll build this stuff up. Colonist treatment. Emerant! Stop sniping. Hello. Oh, recruit. Stop sniping at people. Melee. Melee. Melee some more. Okay, chaotic, run away. You're getting your butt kicked. Alright. Well, that could have gone better. Wolfhound's not dead, is he? No, rescuing. Okay. Not enough medical beds. God damn. Alright, some of the prisoners especially turned out like I sold some of them for like 100. Really kind of a sketchy move, but it did lead to a lot of fun, which is kind of the point sometimes. Alright, hauling some more bodies in. Good. Okay, so those power lines are going to get done. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set up a certain amount of improvised turrets. Or, yeah. And try to get them as far away from the power conduits as possible. That, and then marble walls. Actually, I guess that's the thing. If I'm gonna do this, then it doesn't matter how far. Oh yeah, I actually spaced them a little too far apart. Oops. Okay, that's okay. And then another one over here. Mace has gone berserk. Oh, god damn it. We're gonna get some fatalities by the end of this. But hey, it was all in good fun. So, Nev, you can go ahead and melee attack. What else we got? This wise owl. Go ahead. Melee. And melee. I mean, he's mad. He did take injuries recently. That's not going to help at all. Alright, he's down. He's taking a lot of hits. Alright, just bruises. He's got the flu, too. That doesn't help. We still have plenty of active doctors. Yep, good. So hopefully people will get doctored relatively soon. But yeah, the flu is certainly being a problem. See, all these, like, medical beds. Chaotic here isn't injured, but he's got the stupid flu. So he's taking up one of my good medical beds. Someone should come and rescue Mace. Just put him in any bed. More people in terrible moods. Melissa's gone berserk. Punch, punch, punch. Rescue. Oh, fun times. Okay. This should stabilize soon. I mean, there is still the 15 days worth of sold prisoner debuff. But at least the dead bodies are gone. But yeah, the flu, the plague, piled on top of the problems I was already going to have, that is rough. So let's go and set up these other guns here. So this is going to be still a pretty sizable construction job. But that should be a pretty good sort of critical amount. And, oh, now the bodies are getting buried, which I guess is fine. Might expose people to this sort of dead body debuff again, but, you know, whatever. I guess I should have put my dead body storage actually near my graves. The idea originally was to keep it nice and far out of the way. But yeah, we'll do this. Clear all, low priority. In fact, I actually would prefer only rotten corpses and no fresh corpses. The fresh corpses are really going to get butchered, but we'll do that. So in the future, there's a little less walking involved. Still going to fill up the graves completely. Still lots of people in really terrible moods. Ugly environment. Observing rotting corpse. Hopefully that's about to go away. Yeah, 0.1 days. So that'll be a pretty big boost. Hopefully that'll go away before you snap. At least you're feeling great and you're very comfortable. That much is good. There, okay, that debuff goes away. Alright, so you moved is improving, and hopefully fewer people will deal with the rotting corpses. There's still a few to put away, although the graves are full. And these don't allow strangers, so they're actually always going to be reserved for my colonists. So no one should have to go over here anymore. Except that, of course, I moved the storage. So let me go. We're going to allow strangers. And Daft, prioritize burying that. That way it'll be out of the way, and then these will be out of the way, and then hopefully that'll be relatively alright. Worn out. Prisoner was sold, but otherwise feeling good. SC Mike is in a daze. Daze isn't as bad as Berserk. Tracy Bluth, jealous. Oh. Someone else has a more impressive bedroom than me. Yeah, but... Tell you what. Daft doesn't need this one. I still need this super impressive one, unfortunately. If I give you that bedroom, will that at least lower the debuff? Because there's not going to be as many people with a bedroom more impressive than you. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, you're doing those power conduits, which is good. Yep, some construction happening is going to be excellent. Mace is broken. He's in a daze. Again, daze much better than Berserk. Although it will require me going around and finding all the clothes to discard and then unforbidding it. I mean, it's a little less concerned about the clothes as compared to guns because we want them to be there. Another daze. Alright. How much more do we have on the prisoner was sold? Quite a bit. Oh, only 1.9 days, actually, which is pretty good because it started at 15. So we're almost completely through there, and then everyone's going to be in a great mood. Because I actually have a really good base when I'm not, you know, committing war crimes by selling people into slavery. Oops. Alright, guns, a couple of turrets. Thing is to just have enough turrets to be able to bring this down to at least 500, but I think, in fact, we're going to end up with lots and lots. Enough to kill most things. Kirk Solo is still hunting the alpha beavers, which is fine. Keeps a good set of food come in. We actually do have a good food supply. Although most of our meat is human meat. So, yeah, doing a little bit of extra hunting is also good. And the alpha beavers threaten to cut down all the trees, which we don't like. Power at night is definitely dipping. Broken confusion. Okay, no longer dazed. Kirk Soul is in a poor mood, but otherwise we're relatively okay. And that sound, by the way, was my phone buzzing. That was really loud. I don't know. I got a new phone a couple of weeks ago. Well, again, I don't know, maybe a month ago. And it just amazes me how freaking loud it is, even on silent. There we go. Some of that. Any other bits of... There, let's go. A weapon. Definitely want that unforbidden. Then we'll have to reassign weapons to people before we go and fight the box of doom over here. Poor mood, but I think people are mostly going to be over it. Totally joy deprived. Really? Well, you have been getting snapped and stuff. That's probably part of the problem. But for the sake of argument, let's go ahead and, like, assign an explicit joy period over here. I mean, they'll take care of it anyway, but let's make sure to fit it in. Just for now. Maybe there's not enough joy spots. That could be a problem. Okay. Again, not unlimited power. I think everything's hooked up. Super paranoid after that last time, but... You know, that's clearly connected. That should all be fine. Nothing inside the base got smashed. And we've got lots of redundant power lines. Yeah, we should be okay. Here, run that too for later. Not that we need it. I mean, unless the air conditioner and heaters or something might be working a little bit overtime to keep the temperature up. I don't know. Yeah, prisoners were all snapping too because they were mad that people had gotten sold. Got some snow. People are making snowmen, which is great. And a little bit more hunting, which is fine. Yep. All right. So we are getting close to starting to finish these things, which is good. And yeah, then we'll take out the crash poison ship. I don't even think I'll move my people over here to try to do anything like that. I'll just have all the turrets just aim directly for this thing to try to blow it up, or at least get it below 500, at which point I can cancel the targeting. And then they'll fight until all the turrets are dead, and then all the mechanoids will go to the base, which should be okay. I think we'll have to deal with that next time. Hold on. Did we get a colonist? No, I don't think so. It just felt like there was an extra, like, row here. But I guess not. No, I think that's what we started with today. So we'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching another episode, folks. Still working towards, hopefully. And actually, I think I will go... Zero Woodjeff already does too much. I mean, everyone does too much. The cooking, the animal handling. It'd be nice to get a bit more regular research. You know what, Tracy Bluth? Congratulations, you're going to be a full-time researcher. You're skill 7, which isn't bad, and you don't really have anything else enabled, so you're just going to work on that pretty much full-time. You're slowpoke, which means you're bad at walking, but otherwise you are fine at working. Bit of a cold snap, so that'll be then of my plants outside, but that's okay because they were mostly gone anyway, and honestly, they may not be growing because of the pollution either, so I'm not too terribly concerned. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.